I work with whistleblowers, and today I worked with the former information security lead for VA.gov, so the system through which a lot of our veterans access their benefits. This man named Jonathan Kamens had been at the USDS, the US Digital Services, and was working on modernizing technology for the government, turned down lucrative jobs in venture capital and tech because he didn't want to just be enriching venture capitalists, to try and work for the government and help people, especially veterans. So, as I'm sure you can imagine, he handled a lot of sensitive data, including veteran medical data. He was outspoken about DOGE and concerned that a lot of government data was in the hands of people who hadn't been background checked, people who go by big balls on the internet and are 20 years old and haven't actually had a lot of experience. So he spoke out on a government forum that presumably his supervisors read, because on Valentine's Day, he, along with around 40 other people, were fired, but he was the only engineer who was fired after speaking up about what had happened, what was going on with DOGE. And what he has to say is really interesting to everyone. It should be very interesting to everyone, especially veterans, which is that with no information security as it relates to veterans' medical data, a lot of stuff can actually go really wrong. For example, if someone has access to the therapy notes of a veteran and the veteran is talking about erectile dysfunction or the fact that he has a mistress and, in addition to a wife, things that are meant to be private and like covered by patient-doctor confidentiality, those things can be used to shame people, to humiliate them, to blackmail them. There are a lot of ways in which people getting access to that data can really screw with a lot of things. So if you care about veterans and people who served for their country and them being able to have privacy, this is not the best person to fire. And he had a lot of control over keeping information safe, and that was his North Star. He had no other political desires or quests for power or anything. So, yeah, if you think that veterans deserve to have safe information, you should share this video.